What is up, guys? CruiserBitch42 here, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Xenoverse discussion video. Yay! So today we're going to be talking about the campaign. Now, as you guys know, this is definitely going to be the most important part of the game, besides the multiplayer, which I'll be playing a lot. But the Xenoverse campaign, I'm really psyched about, because it's a different campaign than we usually get. As you guys know from countless Dragon Ball Z games, we usually just get the regular, sagas where we go through the sagas and we play through the character's eyes. Like if we, fight Frieza, we play as Goku. If we fight Cell, we play as Gohan. So, we're always used to that. But in this game, it brings us a whole new thing where we play as our own characters and go through the storyline, helping the Z Warriors and do other things, which also include like parallel quests and stuff. So it's gonna be so awesome. But if you guys don't know the plot of the story, I'm gonna tell you really quickly. So Towa and Mira, I believe, hope I said that right. They're called time breakers, and basically what time breakers are is they go back in time to break up time. Have begun interfering with time. So the Time Patroller, who is which is like a giant corporation, it's called the Time Patrol, is led by Future Trunks, and you, meaning your character, are sent back in time to stop them. The Future Warrior, which is once again you can travel through different parts of the Dragon Ball timeline using a scroll named the Book of Endings and Beginnings. Every time the Future Warrior fixes the events which were changed by the Time Breakers, history returns to running its original course. I can't read. To running its original course. There we go. So if you guys don't know what that means, so basically Mira and Towa are these people in the future who are going back in time and screw up the Dragon Ball Z timeline. So an example of that, it could be like when Goku and Piccolo are fighting Radix. Now, usually in the regular thing, Gohan would headbutt Radix, but due to Towa and Mira, they miss. Gohan misses his headbutt, and also when Goku gets Radix into that full Nelson for the special beam cannon attack, Radix dodges out of the way, and Goku's the only one who gets hit, so he's the only one who gets killed. So, your job is to go back in time and make sure that everything runs properly due to Towa and Mira screwing everything up. Now, another thing that's really cool, and it has it on the wiki, this is why I'm like reading some things. On the wiki, it says something pretty cool, which I think is probably parallel quests. If you don't know what parallel quests are, they're like other missions you can do where you can fight alongside the bad guys and stuff. But this could be part of the main plot, I'm not really sure. But what it says is, however, new parallel timelines are created from fragments when the timeline is fixed. These events are dramatically different from anything that happens in the main timeline. So they have two examples here. It's like a time when Goku fights alongside Radix. So Goku could be fighting alongside Radix. Or another one is when the Ginyu Force actually attacks Earth, which we actually saw in the trailer. If you remember in the trailer, the Future Warrior is fighting. I think it was Jace. It was either Jace or Birder, and you see him fighting the Ginyu Force on Earth in the city. So it's going to be very interesting, the campaign. Now, so far, what we know is the campaign is running from the Saiyan Saga, which begins with Radix, all the way to the end of the Buu Saga. Now, they also have Battle of Gods, as you guys might have seen some screenshots and stuff like that. Battle of Gods is there. I don't know if it's part of the main campaign, because they did say from the Saiyan Saga to the Buu Saga. So maybe if you beat the game, it'll be like an extra saga you can play. Like that's my thought on it. I don't know. Maybe, possibly, who knows. But that's just my opinion. I don't think it'll be part of the actual campaign, but maybe a little bonus thing that you can unlock after you beat the game. If it's part of the actual campaign, I'll be pretty surprised, because it'd be pretty interesting to see you go against Beerus or possibly even Whis, because they're so much stronger than Goku. I mean, it's going to be really hard for your own character to face them. So that would be interesting if they are actually part of the main campaign. But so far, what they've said is it's from the Saiyan Saga to the Buu Saga. Now, another thing is the campaign is supposed to be 10 hours long. Now, I don't know if this includes parallel quests and everything, but I believe, as I've mentioned, the full campaign is 10 hours long, which is a very long campaign. Things like with Call of Duty, I believe they're like maybe 6 to 8 hours long, or maybe even less. I'm not really sure, but I've played countless Call of Duty campaigns, and they're really not that long, because they mainly focus on the multiplayer. But for the campaign, I feel they're focusing a crap ton on it, because they want it to be a different experience for the gamers, and not only that, but returning Dragon Ball Z and current Dragon Ball Z fans. So they want to make this a really good campaign, and I really like the way they're going with this, because you can have all these different custom created characters, all these different accessories, and all these things to really make this experience really, really good. Now, The thing I really don't want to say, but I'm going to have to mention it, is that if the campaign does fail, meaning that the campaign isn't that good or whatever, they still have the multiplayer to really back it up, just like with Call of Duty. Like, the campaign could suck, but the multiplayer is a lot of fun. For all you Call of Duty people out there, you know, that's usually what happens, is the campaign is either good or bad, but everybody plays the multiplayer, like fanatics. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a really big Call of Duty junkie too, so I'm not gonna say anything, but I used to play Call of Duty like crap ton. I still do, but not much. But I'm hoping the campaign is really good, and I hope that you guys are hoping that too, because I really do want this campaign to be really, really good. Just the concept of it, of how you're this warrior that is going back in time to fix Dragon Ball Z timeline and fight alongside them, I think that's a fantastic idea. And I really like the name of the scroll that you have to use, because we've seen it in some screenshots, and in the trailer I believe as well, is this scroll that has like this purplish black aura around it, and we now know the name, which is called the Book of Endings and Beginnings. So my guess is that when you use a scroll, it has the whole timeline set out on it, and maybe you select what part of the timeline to start with, and then from like when you start to Saiyan Saga, you'll get like another like thing unlocked on the scroll where you can just continuously go all the way to the end of it, because you know you're going from the beginning to the end. So that would make a lot of sense. I don't know, but that's about it. I mean, I just wanted to minorly talk about the campaign. I know it's not like, you know, a big fancy video where like I'm talking about everything, but I just want to talk about the campaign a little bit for you guys, that way in case you guys didn't know about the plot or anything, and I just wanted to have a little small discussion on it. So yeah, like, what do you think about the campaign? Do you think it's a good idea to have the campaign set up this way? I honestly think it's a very good idea, because it's something different that we're getting. As I've mentioned, with Dragon Ball Z games, we would go through the character's eyes, but this time we're going through our own eyes, and we're seeing the campaign through, like, this totally different scenario, where instead of doing what you're normally supposed to do, you have to try to fix it, which I think is a really awesome idea. And with the custom-created characters, like the Saiyans, the Earthlings, the Majins, the Arcosian, Frieza, Cold, whatever the heck you want to call them, whatever we learned the name of that race, and then the Mechians, like, that's going to be amazing, and it's going to be really, really cool. I think it's going to be a really, really awesome experience. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, make sure to like the button down below. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe as well. If you didn't check out AOT's video yesterday, I don't know if the thumbnail is there or not, because for some reason when I put a thumbnail on it, after I had the video public, it takes like 2 days to freaking go on. I don't know why. But anyway, if you haven't checked that out, I was playing as Mikasa, taking on some Titans. It was amazing. I did really, really good. And you guys get to see some really cool kills in the game. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll leave it in the description. And if you have not followed me on Twitter yet, you can hit me up there as well. I do post some random things. I post some cool things, some really stupid things. You know, just follow me if you want. I'm not wasting you. But anyway, guys, that is it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is CrazyMitch42, and I will see you all in another video.